What's up, everybody? Today we're going to do a test drive and a review of a 2004 Honda Pilot with well over 200,000 miles. Stay with us. Let's see how the Pilot drives and runs all these years later. Let's get this party started. So this right here is a 2004 Honda Pilot. Leather interior, clean alloy wheels and great looking tires. Paint still in great shape. You know, I don't have a whole lot of bad things to say about it. It seems to be in pretty decent condition. Also, the dealership only wants $1990 down, so basically $2,000 cash down to finance it. I think the total price of this vehicle at the store is just around maybe $79 or $89.90, right in that range there. Might be a great vehicle for a family out there that needs a smaller SUV that's not really a gas drinker like a V8 Chevy Tahoe, which we do sell quite a few of those on a daily basis. But the Honda Pilot, take a look. Body's in great shape. Again, could be the perfect vehicle for your family. That's what I'm trying to get at here. So many people are coming in buying those V8 Chevy Tahoes, and I know everybody likes a Tahoe. It's big, it's roomy, it's spacious, got the V8 motor, plenty of power, but everybody seems to always talk so highly of Hondas and Japanese vehicles. I mean, what would be wrong with buying this versus maybe a Chevy Tahoe? Anyways, one thing I'll tell you right off the get-go, it's got a pretty decent amount of cargo space behind the second row seats. And believe it or not, there's actually third row seats that are right here. Just grab this and do that. So, you know, they fold down flat, they fold up. If you were looking at a Chevrolet Tahoe, you would have an entire seat here and you would have to basically take the seats out and put them in a garage or in your house or something to have all the cargo space. So I think it's nice to be able to fold them down flat and have third row always in the vehicle. So if you need them, you got them instead of them being at the house or sitting in the garage. There's also a little storage right up under here. You can put the headrests and all right in there. That's what those little slots right there are for. Sticking those headrests right in there. So you got that part of it, right? Third row seats, a lot of room in the back. The body's in great shape. You know, we're not going to complain too much. I mean, it's got nice brand new tires on it, running boards, paint looks good. I mean, again, those are the positives of it. Got plenty of room in the back here for the kids. Spacious, even has a rear DVD up in the roof, which I know now we're in the year 2020, not 2004, and kids are using iPads, tablets, Samsung phones, and all of that to be able to watch their videos. But hey, if you want to throw in a DVD up top, if you have one, you got it. The interior has power windows, power door locks, power mirrors, power seat, lumbar, leather. So that's all looking pretty good. And to be honest with you, I mean, it's actually in good shape. Look at the dash. Nice and clean, no cracks, no tears. The seats look good. CD player, heated seats, cold AC. I mean, all of these things. So what motor is inside of here? This is what you call a 3.5 liter V6 engine. And that's what we're going to drive right now back to the car store. Now, advance maybe to 2008 with the Honda Pilot. I'm pretty sure the Honda Pilot ended up moving forward to a little bit larger V6 engine, to a 3.7 liter. So there's that one, right? The 3.7 liter. Again, the Honda Pilot and the Acura MDX had the same exact motors in them, both 3.5s. I think the only difference in an Acura MDX versus a Honda Pilot back in 04 was the Acura MDX, well, it did look a little different, but had a all-wheel drive system on it versus the Honda Pilot being front-wheel drive. So you could probably get one of these in all-wheel drive back in the day, but again, Acura came standard with their all-wheel drive system. I think, you know, years forward, they called it the super handling all-wheel drive system. But anyways, now one thing you want to pay attention to on Acura MDXs from back in these years and Honda Pilots are the transmissions. They did have transmission recalls on both vehicles back then. How do I know? Well, I remember back in 04, I worked at the local Acura dealership. I worked at Acura for 10 years. So I do remember Acura MDXs back in that time frame coming in and getting transmissions swapped out, basically getting warranty work done. So there's those transmission recalls. But I can guarantee you, if you're buying a Honda Pilot right now in the year 2020, or an MDX, most likely the transmission has already been swapped and changed out. So hopefully you won't have too many more issues with it. So anyways, let's keep driving. Let's see how it is. And give it some gas. Plenty of get up. Feels good, shifting smooth. This vehicle does have 225,000 miles on it. No check engine lights on the dash. How about that? Seems to be driving pretty good. I mean, to me, I think the benefits of owning maybe a Honda Pilot over a Chevy Tahoe would be, first, fuel economy, right? I mean, definitely, because you got a V6 versus a V8. Also, possibly maintenance and things like that. You know, it's going to cost a little bit less to get this maintenance, oil changes, this, that, and the other. I mean, again, V8 motor may cost more over the long term, and just, I mean, Japanese engineering seems to always be a little better than American engineering. And again, everybody always says, oh man, Hondas and Toyotas, they last forever, they're reliable. You don't hear that as much about Chevys and, you know, Fords and things, you know, like that. Everybody had to run in a gas station real quick. I think this is the first time I've ever seen a Chevy Malibu lowered with wheels on it. And man, that thing's looking pretty slick. Again, you know, I have never really been a big fan of the Malibu, but that one right there has definitely got some eyes to it. And it's got an Ohio plate on it. It's lowered with exhaust and wheels. Man, Mama's got a nice looking Malibu LT. Anyways, we sell Chevy Malibus at our dealership. And again, you know, I would always think, well, if you were going to buy a Honda Accord versus a Malibu, go with the Honda Accord. You know, and the same goes for a Honda Pilot versus maybe a Chevrolet Equinox. But anyways, sometimes you just can't tell people anything because they're only going to really do what they want to do at the end of the day. If Mama or Dada has always wanted a Chevy Tahoe, then that's what Mama or Dada is going to do. Even though the Chevy Tahoe may cost them $3,000 to $4,000 down, they're going to pick a Tahoe over a Honda Pilot. And I would say that's probably true because we have more Honda Pilots on the lot right now than we've ever had. And we have a ton of Tahoes as well. But every time a customer comes, they always flock right towards the Tahoes and don't ever seem to buy the Honda Pilots. There's one right there. Again, he had the opportunity to get a Pilot over a Tahoe, and he picked the Tahoe. So anyways, there you can see it. Honda Pilot, Honda Pilot, Honda Pilot. There's tons of them. And then we have Toyota Highlanders and all those as well. So anyways, everybody, at the end of the day, it's your decision on what type of vehicle you want to purchase. You could buy yourself a 2011 Honda Pilot EXL with leather, sunroof, and all the nice features. We're just putting down around $33.88 cash and do an on-lot finance. Or a 2010 with around $34.50 down. We got the selection here at the store. And again, the silver one for $19.90 down that we just test drove. Or you could just pay cash for it and don't have to do payments at all. But, you know, again, it's your decision at the end of the day. There's so many choices of vehicles to buy and drive. You really got to get in them and drive them. Drive a Pilot, drive a Toyota, drive a Chevy. See what you like best. Again, a lot of people do love buying Chevrolet Tahoes and GMC Yukons. They like the size. It's roomy, you know, and they're still pretty good looking vehicles for the most part. But again, you got to figure out and compare them and see what you like. Because you may drive the Pilot and then drive the Toyota Sequoia or the Highlander and lean more towards a Toyota. So anyways, all I can say at the end of the day is that you need to figure out what works best for you and your budget and which vehicle you think is going to do best for you and your family. That's really the main thing that it comes down to at the end of the day. Anyways, guys and girls, have a great day. Thanks for watching. If you live in Charleston, South Carolina, and you're in need of a vehicle, and maybe you don't have the best credit in the world, maybe you've you know, had some credit issues in the past, a vehicle repossessed, maybe you're young and you're starting a family and you just don't have any credit because you just don't have any. We can help you here at Rogers Enterprises, so give us a call at 552-1330. We'd love to help you out. 552-1330. Ask for Chad. With as little as around $3,000 cash down, we can put you in a nice vehicle, or even a little less. So send me an email, send me a message. I'd love to help you out with getting a great vehicle for you and your family. All right, guys, we'll see you soon on the next video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.